But so go it if you want it. I can't stop, gotta keep going. I'm the kid, baby, you know it. Baby, you know it. Get the chicken so she. All right, y'all. If you tapped in right now, I know I'm late. Always seem to find a way to be late. Okay, let me put that off. What's going on with everybody today, man? If you tapped in, make sure you smash that like button. Let me put this out real quick. 1 sec, y'all. We put on some tunes while I get this together. The fuck going on?
Jacoby, you're gonna come visit me, right?
She already, yeah. She already know who I am. I'm a walking notary with me, you stamp. I ain't never lost my title, I'm the champ. She said this a song, BT Jam. Late night, it's me and her, don't swim. She hit a night, but she be gone by 8 a.m. I'm smashed, you know it's us and never them. In my bag, you wasn't with me in the gym. Ballin' on them, think I been through rim. Too many artificial, she want something real. She looking for truth, I gave her red pills. I keep going up, I'm headed for the hills. Wake up in the morning, get some fruit and SEAMOSS. Gotta love my women, it's divine, it's the law. I'm fighting to the finish, we gon' win a draw. Bossed up on them, now they wanna sit with y'all. Pussy nigga thought he win against me, then he lost. Tryna live this lifestyle, must ain't no it cost. Work hard for everything I got, I'm the boss. Riding through LA in a Ram Marshall fault. How they riding with you, they ain't take the wall. I ain't fucking with you cause your vibes is off. I'm judging off your actions, you ain't even gotta talk. Can't find them like the kid in the store, I ain't a star. She already know who I am. I'm a walking notary with me, you stamp. I ain't never lost my title, I'm the champ. She said this a song, BT Jam. Late night, it's me and her, don't swim. She here tonight, but she be gone by 8 a.m. I'm smashed, you know it's us and never them. In my bag, you wasn't with me in the gym. Ballin' on them, think I been through rim.
Jacoby, you're gonna come visit me, right?
All right, y'all. So I had to just I guess put it out there real quick. But how is everybody day going today, man? Hopefully y'all had a decent weekend, man. It's been a lot going on as usual. We're gonna talk about a lot today. So let's just hop right into it. Let me read these topics off to y'all. Okay, so today's topics is Trey and Heavenly breakup. Leasia Blue, the big one, not the little one. Alexis Robinson. Trey Peasy. Fight on 6 and Wayne. Khalil Chain Tuck. Jaganin said he is serving papers. We have Sean Spearman. We have the our single mothers having it harder than people with no kids. Let's get to the bottom of all this today, everybody. All right, so with that being said, and we also going to discuss the fight at the water. I guess I missed that one. So we have a couple things to talk about today. I'll also be showing a video at the end, an educational video for you guys, so you can stay up to date to what's going on in the world around you. But let's hop into it. If you tapped in right now, make sure you smash that like button. And if you love me enough, we appreciate you sharing this stream right here. And we'll also be announcing a winner of our AP SEAMOSS giveaway. Let me actually shoot a message right now. Okay, so I just had to send a message real quick. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot today, man. I'm upset I ain't been on here as much as I should with y'all. I've been busting on a book, you think? I've been showing them numbers they've never seen in 1 hour live streams. Um, Definitely raising the bar in the city. You know, a lot of people, once they get a little bit of light, you know, everybody I feel like wants to be famous or wants to feel like they are somebody. So I feel like once people start to get there, they just get too big headed. Like, if you look across the board at my numbers, everything speaks for itself. But I never get big headed. I just come over here, I do what I do, and I perform, and I let everybody else speak for me. You did what I'm saying? But as I looked at my numbers, I said, God damn. I said, kid, you pushing 5K plus on each reel. That's tough right there. Like, that's really tough. Like, my numbers is pushing way more past than my followers every time I put one out. If I do an hour live stream on Facebook, leave it up, it is busting 5K plus every time. And if I was to do 2 3 hour live streams, it's gonna bust up to that 20K, 30 plus K range. You know what I'm saying? Um, I only went live. I went live like 4 hours one time. I think that one hit like 57K. But with that being said, the numbers all speak for itself. I've tried to be very nice during my time of being on here, so nobody can try to say that I'm acting like I'm better than others and things of that nature. And I just really figured out that that doesn't get you too far. You feel what I'm saying? It does not benefit me to be cool with people like it benefits them to be cool with me. Do you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, I feel like when you are a genuine person, you just expect the same genuine things back from people. But then you do things from people, and then you notice, like, oh man, this person is being ungrateful. You feel what I'm saying? And they, it's like the love is not reciprocated the same way that you want it to be, which is how life go. You can't expect for people to be as loyal as you are gonna be to them. Do you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you want to get into this influencer game or anything on social media, anything you do with anybody, sign a piece of paper. Okay, don't get to I do this or this and that. If it's not on paper, don't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because then that leaves room for people to just, I guess, do what they want to do. It was I really seen it like the past 2 3 weeks, man. Every person I give an opportunity to, they gain off of me, and then they think that they can do it on their own. This is why people don't go nowhere. People come gaining opportunities from Kid Lano trying to get their numbers up and things of that nature, try to get different bookings, things of that nature. And when they get them, they think that they can handle the rest on their own. They try to think that they could go off on their own and FK Lano now. Well, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Their careers go downhill from there. And I've never seen it not happen. Every time I support somebody, their stuff goes up. When I stop supporting them, it goes down. And it has shown on every single last, I don't care who the person is. He can be a videographer, a motherfucker, another influencer, show host, it doesn't matter. After I stop helping them out, you start noticing things are not the same for them because they thought they was going to use me to get somewhere better, somewhere farther in their career. They get there, they get an opportunity to do something, and they think that that is it. They think this game is a one-time opportunity thing where, oh my gosh, this is my big moment. I'm here. I could do it myself now. No, there's more, got to be more moments after that, or you'll just end up being nobody. Do you feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, we're gonna talk about a whole lot of things today. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all today, per usual. If you tapped into this live stream, make sure you smash the like button, man. You have to smash the like button because real is rare. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of zombies out here. And I honestly just see why, unfortunately, the city that we come from, just people never make it too far, man. I really, it just must be a small town syndrome thing. It has to be a small town syndrome thing. Like, I don't even know how
anybody could, like, as far as influencers or anybody wants to be something on social media from the city, uh, I don't know how they could say anything negative about me. Honestly, like, why wouldn't you want to? Well, I guess it shows why they're not going anywhere. But just cause somebody's bigger than you doesn't mean that their light is just gonna completely put you out. You have to wait your turn. It's like people want their turn to be right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to work for yours. Like, I worked for mines. I didn't went through bullets, fists, arguments, people trying to set me up, people trying to ban me from. Oh my gosh. You have to go through you haven't even been through none of that, but you just want to be here. People think that they're gonna have a fun ride on social media and just, oh, everything is positive and I'm gonna just be successful and stay positive. That's not reality. That's not real. I don't know why y'all think you have to fake an image for the community. Be yourself. You don't have to drill into people who you are. They will see exactly who you are. Because once you keep telling who you are and forcing it, it starts to seem like, oh, wait, this image is looking like a cover up for something else. Because, like, why do they keep telling us? I'm Kid LANO. I'm the social media man. I've been doing this for years now. Before anybody ever decided to come on social media, going live, posting stories, doing reels, I was here by myself. And now there's all these people, right? They're coming into the game and they think that they're going to sneak one, or, oh, I'm going to gain off them and then go about my own way and say I did this all myself. It's not going to go well. It's not how the universe works. You can't even post something and make it look like you're a good person, because the universe will speak for itself. That's why nobody can down my character or say Kid LANO was this bad person, because the universe speaks for itself. You feel what I'm saying? They tried to take me out of here 2 years ago. There's a reason that I'm still here talking to you. Or the bunch of retards and things of that nature that I had to go down the line and teach you and educate you on these people, you would have never known. I wouldn't be here talking to you today. Who else would be telling you? They don't care about you. They want you to go party it up and drink it up, and that's it. But they don't care about you. They will never do something that will actually benefit you. Once you guys can tell me what anybody is doing that actually benefits you in your life, and for something to benefit you in your life, it will bring you closer to love. It will bring you closer to the Most High God. All right. So if you look at the things that people are doing around the city, are they really doing anything for the people? The fuck? Like, let's be honest. We're in the Matrix where they do bad things for you, and they say that this person is actually doing things for the community. Don't hate on them. I told y'all, man, it's a left side and it's a right side. Okay. On the left side, life can be whatever you want it to be. You feel what I'm saying? You could be a pedophile and they could tell you that you're the top dog. You could be a snitch and they could tell you that you're the realest nigga. You could be, do y'all get where I'm going with this on the left side? Okay. You could call yourself a real scree nigga, and then you just around a whole bunch of phony baloney. It doesn't add up, but on the left side, it can make sense. On that right side, none of that stuff makes sense, and you will be looked at as a problem because you are just keeping it so blunt with everything. But with that being said, we ain't even started today, y'all. We're gonna be on here for a hot second. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all some love tonight. We're gonna be on here. If you tapped in, make sure you smash that like button. I'm gonna pick one of these names randomly. Okay, so Booski shaking them up. We did an AP SEAMOSS giveaway. Don't miss out next time. $5 entries, Cash App, AP SEAMOSS, and get your chance to win a 16-ounce jar of Irish SEAMOSS, aka Conjures Crispus. That's like in between 58 to like 60, in between 58 to $68, depending on how you picking it up. But just $5. You feel what I'm saying? That's giving back to the people, because they cannot find that for $5, no 16-ounce nowhere on the internet. You won't be able to find it. That's giving back to the community. But an uneducational person who's on a low vibration wouldn't notice how much you're giving back to the people. So with that being said, we're going to pull this name really quick. All right. Hopefully y'all catch the next one. I'm going to do this every week. All right. The giveaway is going to be on the Sunday night, on the Sunday lives. It'll restart that Monday. So the winner of this is going to be Kakoa Smith. Shouts out to you. She's been loyal. I ain't going to lie. Kakoa, you deserve that joint. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make sure we get you right tomorrow, Kakoa. You could come pick up your jar But yeah, $5, y'all. She just saved about $53. You feel me, on her purchase, and that will last her weeks and do her health great. Okay. When these people start doing things for your health, start doing things that bring you closer to your loved ones, that bring you closer to reality, they show that they love you. Okay. People that do things that bring you closer to demonic shit do not love you. But it's the Matrix. So somebody can give you, I mean, poison, and as long as it's looked at as something good, then it will be that. But with that being said, y'all, let's get into these topics today. Only thing going on in the city, a whole lot of ASS shaking. Yeah, James, they shaking it up like it's a talent. They shaking it up so much the girls with no cheeks is shaking it. It's a clown show out there right now. But hey, man, and they think that us men telling them this is like a bad thing too. Don't tell them it either. They're gonna call you what they call that one cereal, Fruity Pebble. Don't get to telling them what they're supposed to be doing. You'll be a Fruity Pebble or use a all type of other names. So either be quiet if you ain't ready to stand on business, okay? But women, us men that actually love you will tell you this, okay? A man knows if a woman should be shaking it up or not, because we're the ones that you guys have to ultimately get, right? I mean, what else you shaking it up for? All the girls? Well, if you're doing that, then that means you'll be doing the devil's work, nah? So you gotta be doing it for the men. See, it's just on how you come back on, you know what I'm saying? What a motherfucker say, bro made like 500 off that one jar. Oh man. Oh, Rob Gamer underscore 900. Make sure you get into the next giveaway. It's only $5, man. We giving back to the community, man. You might catch you one. And you could get up to 3 entries, man. You could spin up to 15. Make sure you get that joint. Somebody said dog, hell yeah. But yeah, man. To all the ladies out there, we love y'all. We want y'all to. There's this new thing going on now where I guess you don't have to. They think that if we tell them that they should get a man, that we're saying that single women are not a good woman, but that's not what we're saying. But an uneducated person may think that, which doesn't mean nothing. Just means you need to educate yourself a little bit. But it doesn't mean that there's not good single women all over the world. But it applies to the one that we're talking to. So if the shoe don't fit, then it should just have bypassed you, I guess. But let's get into it, y'all. I want to get all into the educational shit all day, every day with y'all. So let me get into these topics, and then I guess I'll educate y'all throughout the show. So let me see what the first topic could be. If you tapped in, smash that like button. It's free. All right. Now, free is a good and bad thing. Sometimes free shit scares people off. All right. So you got to make them spend something. But at the same time, free things entice people. Right. So if you guys want to just continue getting news, all you got to do is smash that like button, and I will continue giving you the news, risking my life to give you the news. Okay. Because these people, they be crazy. They be talking about fighting me, shooting me, beefing with me, all type of stuff, calling me bad names. All I asked for was you to smash that like button. Appreciate you. All I asked is to smash the like button, and I'll take care of everything else. But okay, so we got Trey Harvard and Heavenly breakup. So I wanted to speak on this because Trey Harvard and Heavenly, if you can see on the cover, they're like sitting at the bottom. They have kids together. They've been going out for a minute. This topic ain't gonna be too long, but I want to say this because Heavenly, she made a post as soon as they like really broke it off, and she was like showing her behind and stuff like that. And I have to ask the question of why a woman could be with a man so long, and soon as they break up, girls think that it's a hot girl summer. I don't get this game. They could be with him for years. Soon as they break up, it's a hot girl summer, and the friends is like, yeah, she's back outside. And the problem is whoever she was with should have got her away from them friends in the first place. I don't play that. Okay, all of them is gone. Soon as you got them friends in a circle that be all in the air is hot girls, you should have never let your girl be around them. Some of y'all be letting your girls bully the relationship and be like, I can be friends with whoever. Man. You have to love your woman enough to say that is a bad seed right there. And you'll end up knowing as soon as you break up and she be in the comments talk about, yeah, girl, we've been waiting for this. We outside tonight. It's crazy. So with that being said, we know that Trayvon and Heavenly will get back together. I mean, I just think it's the new generation that goes online and talks about each other so bad and acts like the other person is the worst person in the world, knowing they'll be right back laying with that person and looking goofy. Okay, you guys didn't do anything but embarrass yourselves. Next time you argue and you break that door down and y'all call the police, keep it to yourself. All right, because it's gonna look so crazy. You guys knowing we're going to see you back together. Now y'all getting on some Shantasia Run, some Blueface Krishan Rock. Y'all know them stories don't last long. All right, so we want y'all to stay healthy over there, get back together, fix it up over there. We rooting for y'all, but we don't want y'all to end up one of them stories. Y'all see Krishan and Blue, they gone. The story's over with. It only can last so long. Eventually, one or the other is going to do the most dumbest thing. Okay, but yeah, we rooting for y'all, man. Go ahead and argue in private. Friends and family too. Yeah, that's how I be out here, man. But I didn't want to say too much on that situation. I just really wanted to say how the woman be when they get out your relationship, and you women need to start holding your friends accountable. It's like friends just help friends be worse. No friends be like, he cheated on you. I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, don't let that make you a worse person. Just think on it. Don't get to overthink thinking you gotta go outside, go to nope, not 2024. It's the opposite. They be like, oh, he did what? Man, I been told you he was a this and that. I been told you. And then when they right back together, she's still friends with the same friend. That friend can't wait for something bad to happen. But with that being said, let's keep going, guys. That's it on that topic, though. And see, people see their names up here sometimes and just think it's the craziest thing in the world. It's not that bad. You don't have to overreact because I put your name on the topic. You probably did something or made a post, and I'm gonna say something about it, but it doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world. All right. Let's keep it going. So we got Trey Peasy. I want to talk about Trey Peasy today because Trey Peasy thought he just wasn't gonna respond back to my request. So I spoke to Cooter, you know what I'm saying? And I had made Cooter and Trey a topic. Now, Cooter ain't really did nothing. I just really wanted to kind of really for people to show like what's really going on. You know how you don't know if it's a problem between you and somebody, and like you just like it's kind of like sometimes on live, like some people I want to go in on, and then it's not a problem. Then I probably was a little hesitant, and it's a real problem. But I ain't know, and if I would have known, I would have. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get clarification. So me and Cooter, we all cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to say about him. So I let him know to let Trey know to hit me by a certain time. I ain't hear from Trey. So Trey, hey, I don't know what's up with you, but hey, welcome to the show. With that being said, last time I seen Trey was at a Walmart in Erie. You know, everybody says I don't be outside. I see people personally. I seen Trey. He walked right past me into Walmart. He was with a young black lady. She looked underage. I'm not gonna say her age, but she did look underage. But I'm gonna just say she was like 21. When they walked in, he didn't say nothing. Now, mind y'all, all the stuff was going on Facebook, and last time I checked, it was an issue. So he didn't say nothing. He came back out, and when he came back out, it really looked like he knew he had to say something. So he said something to me, and we talked and stuff, and it wasn't no issue. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't never had no issue. Wasn't no issue, this and that. He, like, that was at the time where everybody thought me and Cooter had a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I had went live about Trey not saying nothing down at Coco's. So, long story short, everything was Gucci. Now, I'm on Snapchat and I see Trey unfollow me on Snapchat. So I said, I never even knew me and Trey was friends on Snapchat. Never even knew. He unfollowed me. When somebody unfollows you, I mean, they have a problem with you, right? I mean, there's like a 1% chance that they don't. I mean, what's the point of somebody unfollowing somebody? I mean, you don't even have to watch their story. Now, the point I'm saying this is I never knew me and Trey was friends on Snapchat because I never seen his story on Snapchat ever. So I never seen his name show up, but I see him in the bottom section. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's talk about Trey today and why Trey may have a problem with me. So Trey Peasy goes with Kalia Dreher. Okay, if you don't know Kalia Dreher caught a Fed case a few years ago. They say allegedly she was on a train or a bus or something like that and got caught up with a whole bunch of dope. And it been a few years, and she's just been out at all the parties having babies by Trey Peasy, and Trey Peasy has been all around it. Now, I don't know if Trey Peasy is upset about that, or if he's upset about, back in the day when not back in the day, this wasn't too long ago, but when his chain got snatched, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the man could be upset about, but today we're gonna talk about it. Trey Peasy, let's talk about how you have been around so many people, but you just seem to dodge every case. Now, I'm not gonna put Cooter inside of this conversation, but it's weird how you dodged every case and then you popped a baby into somebody that you knew allegedly is a very strong chance is cooperating, doing all the things that go against what you believe in and stand on. Now, some say that you guys keep getting back together because you're sharing the same thing. That's what they say. I don't know how true that is. That's what they say. Now, it could be a couple different reasons, but I believe that you may have unfollowed me because me and you, we just don't, you know what I'm saying? We just don't have the same morals. You feel what I'm saying? He was outside of Prov fighting with Kalia in the grass with no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I was crazily interrupted. Yo. With that being said, god dang, we back to Trey. Oh man, I done lost track of thought. Now if y'all also don't know Trey also got blicked at before. I don't know if he got hit, but I know he got blicked at. Now y'all probably like, well, everybody gets blicked at. Not everybody, but street niggas. But it wasn't a typical getting blicked at. The reason Trey got blicked at is because Trey was trying to play every side in the book. Yes, go do your homework on Trey Peasy. Trey Peasy never wanted no smoke in the streets. So don't speak on me and anything that I say or lame shit on the internet that you think is lame. Trey, you been lame in the streets. That's why they blicked at you. Yes, and niggas had caught a case and all was all over the news. You don't remember that? Ask the streets. Why did they blick at Trey? Because Trey was trying to be buddy with everybody in the city. But at the same time, telling people in the city, man, I'll go with it where niggas don't want no problem with me. No, it's that you were trying to be friendly with everybody. Then niggas said, yo, he's about to pick a side. And then they blinked at you. And then I think a couple people caught a case from that. Oh, 2-3 dudes. But with that being said, I'm just saying trying to figure out where the friction may have been or started. Or is it because he was at Coco's that he was parked next to me? And I said on live that me and him not cool. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was parked next to me, dapping everybody up. I'm parked next to him. Hey, come here. Can you fix this light for me? My dog's acting, he done knocked over my one light, but where was I at, y'all? I just got lost. When we was at Coco, so he was next to me, dapping everybody up, and then he gonna say, "Oh, I didn't if you could have came over and dapped me up, this and that." I'm like, nah, you didn't dap everybody up. I'm the next car next to you. We not cool. I don't do all the fake stuff where somebody would be like, oh man, you overthinking it, or no. Anybody that's cool with you is gonna be cool with you. And anybody who ain't. You feel what I'm saying? And don't let nobody play you or play like they trying to be cool just so you don't put them up on what the fuck going on TV. I'm not playing them games with nobody. Actually, the only people that have a consideration on the topics that I put up are the people that make donations to what the fuck going on TV. So if you are not a donor, then hop in my inbox saying what you suggest and things like that. It just wouldn't make sense. But I've given a lot of people passes on what ever going on TV out of respect. And when I say a lot of people, I'm referring to not my enemies. I don't really ever give them a pass, but people. And I don't get anything return in giving people passes. I do it out the generosity of my heart because I don't want to have to put my foot in someone's ASS that I feel like is not an enemy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you might say, well, all the random topics ain't that's my show. If you got sent to me randomly and you got sent to me, you got sent to me. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. I'm gonna speak on the topic. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's no type of ill will in the topic. Like, but these are the people that think that I come on here and just talk about them and things of that nature, and I just love them and I think about them all day, and they're just a part of the show. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, stay tuned for more, y'all, because we just getting started. Hold on one second. Okay. So somebody said shorty with the strong ASS face. Um, which girls you talking about, Slim? You're not talking about Kalia, is you? Yeah, and you know Kalia is no offense, but yeah, in my opinion, and probably a lot of other people's opinion, she's looking the worst she's ever looked in her life. No offense. Not saying she's ugly, not saying nothing, but compared to what she did look like at one point in time, it's worse. And Trey loves it. We see how happy Trey's making her. No cap. Motherfucker walk around looking like what Cat Williams say? Walruses. Real rap. Nigga. These niggas be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or is Trey upset that he's a small time hustler as well? Even that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Trey upset that, he could never catch Cooter drift. You know what I'm saying? Because I really know. Yeah, I really know. I know real inside deep information. You know what I'm saying? I could, you know what I'm saying? I could get over here and spill the beans, but we gonna get Trey another 24 hours to reach out. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what type of small time hustler he is. You know what I'm saying? Like what he go grab, who his plug is. Now he's putting all the streets in jeopardy. It's like, no. I wouldn't go that far, but I'm gonna tell you, he's a small time hustler. But everybody been knew that. Trey always wanted to look like he has something and this and that, but he been a small time hustler. You know what I'm saying? Never been that guy in the streets ever been that guy. And these are facts. You can go look on the streets and say, hey, yo, Trey ever been that guy? Never's been that guy. He tried to hop on to Cooter wave because people know Cooter been popular for a hot second. He tried to hop on that wave and catch the popularity, but he's never been that guy. Ever. And those, I don't care if it's been in the streets, putting his foot down in the streets, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But like, they be trying to be fake cool with you. And I'm not playing none of them games. And don't be getting mad at me because you know him and I'm putting 2 foots in him. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at him on being foolish. You know what I'm saying? Go up. These guys be crazy out here. And I don't got no reason to be cool with you guys. Zero. If I don't got a reason to be cool with you, why would I care on speaking on you? Like, let's keep it real. Like, be honest, guys. If this was your show, you may not speak on your mother sometimes, your brother, close friends, right? It's your show. Why the hell would you do that? You're here to speak on, that's like the news anchor coming on there reporting the news about their close friend or their parent or whatever. If they did that, it probably was a situation between them, but they're not just going to just be ordinarily doing that. They'll want you to come on here and talk about your own self. This is my show. Like, that would make, what show in the world just goes on the show and talk about their own self all day and just try to destroy their own self and be mean to their own self? Like, if you ever don't ever listen to your enemies. So if you arguing with a person and they be like, I bet you won't pull up. I bet you won't pull up. Don't pull up. Okay. It is the dumbest thing to do to take advice from your enemy. Okay. Like, for real. And in the Matrix, they say, oh, you was a punk. His enemy said to do this and he didn't do it. Why would he have listened to his enemies. Wouldn't that have been the dumbest thing to do? Like, if he would have went and something would have happened, wouldn't you said, why did he listen to his enemy? Like, let's be real about these things. Okay, then we can get down to the bottom of who is really lame. And I'm tired of the lame syndrome going on in the city. It's super bad. It's so bad. I just see my own brother Keith make a status talking about he wish he was adopted to another family. This man is like 31 years old talking about he wish he was adopted to another family. The lame syndrome is heavy. It's heavy. People are doing things for likes and comments, and it's ridiculous. And they'll say the man with the show is doing it for when this is what he does, the show. But these people who don't do a show are like making statuses just for the likes and things like that. And they will do things that just is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. The man said he wanted to be adopted because his family just don't know how to come together, when he's the reason that his family can't come together. It shows with his own status. Who does things like that? You feel what I'm saying? Which shows why things happen to people when their life go a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? You will notice that all these guys that make these statuses and things like that, they say it once they get a couple dollars. Because these guys think that money is not that it runs the world, because it really does make this go around. I mean, if nothing could spend nothing, it'd probably be a bad time for everybody. But basically what I'm saying is, once these people get money, they think it's everything. And they be broke for real, like really broke. None of these niggas is up $500,000. It's only any out of all the niggas in Erie streets, you can't count 10. Okay? But these guys that get up 100 bands, 150, and they are on top of the world if they get it. 50, 25. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know you can make 25 look like a Honda, right? You could go get some accessories, man. Make a motherfucker think you up like Chuck. This is what's going on. So, you know, ever since the pandemic came, it been these pandemic ballers still trying to hold on to their chunk of change, because a lot of them ain't got no motion. 99% ain't got no motion. It's only 1% still doing something. None of them was real hustlers. You feel what I'm saying? So you got people like this who will do clown shit and make posts like that. Something is wrong with them, man. Something is wrong with them. Because, you know, when Keith ain't have a dime, he was crying to Marla. He was blowing down Marla phone. Mom, can you give me a lawyer? Mom, is Damien, is he going to show up to my hearing? Mom spending over 60 racks on lawyers for him. Nigga came up and gave my mom the 60 bands back, but he acting like he getting money. He's rocking designer all the time. He ain't repaid his mama 60,000. You ain't getting no money. Stop it. You might got a couple dollars. Yeah, you can live in Erie, which it don't cost nothing to live there. Literally. I can't find a place cheaper to live than there. Go look it up. You feel what I'm saying? I was in that joint paying like $600 a month. Go find that somewhere. Go find that in the big city. Never. It'll never happen. You feel what I'm saying? These are small baby fish. You feel what I'm saying? Small baby fish. And they try to act like they're somebody in your city because they will be nobody somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm here to make history and show that I could bounce somewhere else and still keep all my energy. Still keep everybody that follow me. My following only grows. I've been going for 2 years. How can I maintain my audience? And these guys there, and they go down to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Because they do the same thing and hope to get somewhere. You will never get nowhere. And they got the dumbest mentality. You know, street niggas mentality is, I'm gonna just get me some real estate and chill out with my family. That's what all of their same plans are, but it just never seems to go that way. These guys are 30 plus still hustling. Like, what were you doing in your 20s? What did you do for that decade in your 20s? Because if it didn't work out enough that you still have to you have to switch it up. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you have to switch it up. Just give a decade of your life to something. You know, and unfortunately, Keith, he's institutionalized. He's been locked up for a long time. He's did like 15 years. Nigga only 30. He did 15 years. Half his life was gone. He's institutionalized. Now, that shows his way of thinking. So, Keith, we want better for you. If you need to get help, go get some. If you need to go get your mama that money back, you can go drop it off to her at any time. If you need to talk to somebody, we here for you. We want better for you, okay? The lame syndrome that we don't know what has happened. We don't know what cloud is over the city, but you need to come off it. You was not a lame. I'm gonna keep it 100. You used to be somebody. You was in the streets. You used to be somebody, but you just been taking L's too much. You feel what I'm saying? You've been taking L's too much. And you're gonna have to, yeah. I think somehow, some way in your mind, you just think that you don't look bad, but you do. You do. And the craziest thing about Keys too is one time he tried to tell me on the phone that people would look at him weird if he took a picture with me or something because of the things I've said about him. I said, so if anybody brothers have an issue and you see them in the picture, nobody's gonna think that's weird. But if you go around somebody who has already done something to you and you do nothing, now you look weird. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not Keys. So with that being said, a lot of people ain't who they once was, and they hesitate to be who they once was because they not like that no more. Everybody is it's all cool and being wild in the street, toting guns and shooting up at everybody broad daylight until you catch too many cases. Now you want to change your life. I'm fall back on move like that no more because you was never like that. You was pump faking an image until you got slapped with the time and figure out you don't want to do the crime. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a lot of these dudes still out there and they run wild, buck wild as if they like that. And they just like that because they ain't caught that case yet. Let them catch that case and come out and keep acting buck loose. I promise you, they're going to get the spanking and they're not going to want it no more like Keys. Okay. He's transformed into he was going to focus more on money, but he was still going to allegedly do what he want and go where he want, which anybody can do what they want and go where they want technically, because I mean, after so much beef that you have, I mean, if people keep shooting you and you ain't doing nothing, shit, they gonna stop bothering you. Yeah, I'm on a roll. Motherfucker keep shooting you and you ain't doing nothing, they gonna stop bothering you. They know you ain't want no smooth. But I gotta keep going though. So, like I said, I can't hold nothing back for nobody. It benefits me in no way. It benefits me zero to be buddy with these guys. Like literally, I hold my own stuff down. These guys, they can't do one thing for me. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can't do nothing for themselves. They're not intelligent enough. I need to be around smart people, not people who think that they got a couple dollars. So they're somebody now. That couple dollars don't mean nothing. You catch a case right now. Can you got enough money to drop 100 racks on a lawyer? Because all these get money guys, I ain't seen one of them get a 6-figure lawyer yet. But you guys claim you're rich. We've never still seen it. Y'all know somebody who spent 6 racks on a lawyer? I mean, 6 figures on a lawyer. These get money niggas get so much money and go to court with they trying to spend it cheap as possible. 10, 15 bands. Where is all the flex at? All the big bands in the pictures. Where is it at? Motherfuckers want to be the cheapest with their freedom. Crazy. These people be crazy. Motherfucker go, oh, I'm gonna get him. He only charging 10. You better stop playing with your damn freedom. Gonna get you 10. Motherfucker go get you 10. Motherfucker be like, yeah, I'm going to get one of the best lawyers around. Lawyer walk right in that county. Here, I got this 5-10 plea for you. Motherfucker like, I thought I was getting out. This should be crazy, man. But let's keep going. So we got Alexis Robinson. Alexis Robinson, I'm pretty sure you guys remember her. She's been on here before, being exposed by different guys. I mean, I think she's been exposed by like 3 different guys since I started this show, and I'm on the 4th. I'm on the 4th one. Like, yo, she got full bodies that just exposed her. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. So Alexis Robinson unfollowed me. Y'all, I've never, ever had people unfollowing me. This past week, it's like these people I'm about to mention. She unfollowed me. Now, I think Alexis Robinson unfollowed me because I posted a picture of her on my story because she got exposed by another guy. It's like, why do you got a problem with me? Because you're getting exposed. Like, what does that got to do with me? Because you having sex with grown men with your kids in the next bed? That's my problem. That's my fault. Because you down bad so much you couldn't have no babysitter that you had to have sex with your kids right there. Allegedly, but I noticed I got great sources. I got great sources, but I'm gonna say allegedly. But come on now, come on, man. Alexis, listen, you need to get yourself together. You know, I know you out here, you try and get these younger guys now that may not know much about you. Um, Before I remember when a guy said that he had hit you and you had your kids in the next bed and you were swearing up and down that that never happened and on everything and on God and all this other stuff. Well, comes to find out, other guys are saying the same exact thing. Like for real. So you need to go get a job at this point. Like a real job to where you don't have to stoop that low. And word on the street is you taxing other people more than other people. Well, I ain't gonna say taxing because I guess one of the guys you claimed you robbed him. But you got the big tattoo on your neck, and it's like if a person look at you, if you would have never got sucked into the streets, you could have probably went to college and just try to do something, been that real bony girl in college, and you could have been something. But you decide to go get hit by a street nigga, get some tattoos, and decide to sell a little cooch allegedly, and you know what I'm saying, act like you was hitting licks and all this other shit. And where has that gotten you? Nowhere. Y'all been perpetrating the same image for a decade. You should be a millionaire right now. Y'all don't remember a decade ago, Alexis acting like she ride around in BMWs, Mercedes. Where? It's been a decade. You're still going from apartment to apartment. You feel what I'm saying? That was a decade ago. Acting like they got Louis V bags and designer and they dealing with niggas that get money. Well, what did you get? What did you get for there still to be in 2023 and 2024 for your kids to still be right there while you getting hit? No babysitter, nobody loves you. No, what? Come on now. Somebody said selling a little cooch is crazy. Listen, it's crazy out here, man. And these people don't like me. I understand why you don't like me. We don't have nothing in common. One has morals and one doesn't. One perpetrates their being a good parent and doing everything they're supposed to, but they're hiding the fact that the kids are right there while their cheeks is getting clapped. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. And again, we're not getting along because she's on the left side and I'm on the right side. The left side, you can do what you want. You can get hit with your kids right there. You could perpetrate a lifestyle for a decade with the BMWs and this and that, and then in 2024 ain't got a 20 ball to your name. And that's what goes on. And they hope that you forget all the times where they was calling everybody broke. Get your money up. Get your money up. I'm doing this and that. I'm doing this and that a decade ago. And in 2024, they hope that you forget they were trying to brag and down everybody else. No, we still remember. We still remember. But the difference is that the BMWs and the Mercedes Benzes never got newer. They still remain the old ones. You know what I'm saying? I said it was a decade ago. So a decade was 2014. I guarantee you catch a round around, you're going to catch that 2014 BMW Mercedes type car. Peep the year on it. But what I'm saying is these people had to do a lot. All right. When I say a lot, I mean in a lot of the devil's work. All right. Their money is not coming from, their money was not worked hard for. And the problem with these women is they won't take money so easy. And things that are easy leave fast. Okay. At some point, you'll understand that fast lick you hit. Yeah. Remember they said she went off on OT Gary for like 1,500. I guarantee you that 1,500 was going in a week. Do you hear me? These people get fast money and expect it to stay or not leave fast. They don't want to go work hard for their money, and notice the harder they work for their bread, they'll love it more. They'll cherish it more. They won't just go spend it out on the frivolous things. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because these girls are trying to keep up with the Joneses. Okay. These girls want all the new, they want to keep up with their hair and the nails and make it look like they're living this and they're happy, but they're really not. Spending their last on stuff. Do you feel what I'm saying? You think you're happy, but you're not. You're covering up all the pain, going out and then you go home and the house is all messed up. Somebody's about to slide in, and the kids got to go in this room, or they right next to you. It's not. Seems pretty bad, So we got to just pray for these women, hope that they get better. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know if they'll get better because this is the Matrix, and a lot of these women was just built for the Matrix. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna hop around like guys. These women think they guys nowadays, and they think that what they do really doesn't matter, which is just really crazy. And they lower their value, and then are upset when nobody then wants them, and they got to end up with. Just watch everything I'm saying about these certain type of people. Just watch who they end up with. Literally, watch who the final person they end up with to settle down. Okay, I promise you. Just watch or see if anybody actually ever does choose to pick them. It's always going to be negative, toxic situations for these people. It's like people who are so evil and negative want to be happy. Like, you ever see a girl who twerk all day and just, I don't know, the filter all on her all day, the makeup all on her all day, and then she just says, I don't know why things are happening to me. Why is God doing this? Yet nothing that they do stands for God, and then they're confused on why things happen. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it really doesn't make sense. I think I literally seen one of them posts like yesterday or something. I said, what the heck? But again, in the Matrix, you can be a horrible person and still blame God and say, well, man, God, man, he just like it'd be crazy. They blame him, and these people evil as hell. How you even comfortable effing a itch and her kid right there, weirdo? Last of the 90 babies, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not a single guy no more, but back when I was single, man, to get them cheeks, man, that's her problem. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, if I was a single nigga in the streets, like, now, of course, I think different, but I understand how niggas think. If you go on a mission to crack a joint, her kids there, if she gonna put them kids that sleep in the next bed, she's getting cracked in the next bed. That's her problem. She should not have did that. But come on, the typical nigga is cracking them cheeks, and he gonna tell his homie, yo, bro, the kids was in the bed next to us. Shorty crazy. Like, for real, that's what they gonna say. Like, shorty crazy. Man, the kids was right there. So they be trying to put all the blame on the guys, but it's really these women need to like be smarter. Honestly, like, it's not that serious. Can y'all hear me out there? All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me and see me clear out there? Okay, great. All right. So, where did I leave off at? Okay, I think it was on Alexis Robinson. Now let's keep going. Now, I'm gonna skip past Leasia Blue for right now because I want to show y'all her picture when I talk about her. Uh, but let's move on to Khalil Barnes. So, Khalil Barnes, he's allegedly incarcerated right now. Um, I guess they're saying his peoples was wearing his chain and that he got the chain snatched. Can you imagine being in jail and you got a chain that's allegedly supposed to be real? And your cousin say, "Hey, yo, cuz these niggas snatched the chain." Man, I would be pissed. Do you hear me? I'd be like, "What? You owe me every dollar for the chain. I don't care who took the chain, but you're gonna pay me back for the chain." Because they took it off your neck. You know what I'm saying? So the chain got took. We see Corey wearing a chain. Um, I just don't know what this new era is crazy, man. I feel like everybody just watches people crash out. Like the things that are going on right now is just setting up other bad things to happen, honestly. Giving people karma, but the karma is worth the Snapchat video of you with the chain on or you acting as if you get what I'm saying. Like everybody does things for clout. For real. Like I'm like really being honest. They point their finger and act like it's you, but it's really them. Like what money are they gonna get from the chain besides wearing it? Because you can't take it nowhere. What place is gonna want it? Go try to take that chain to any jewelry store and see what they give you. They're not gonna give you nothing. So like now you're forced to either wear the chain or maybe try to sell it to somebody who will potentially try to buy it. But again, they're not gonna be able to do nothing with the chain besides wear it. Do you feel what I'm saying? But they now wearing another chain that this man that probably had sex in. The nigga didn't hit all type of licks in. The nigga girl didn't work. And now they wearing it's just like it would make you feel like it's not like you get what I'm saying? Like certain niggas do it though. Like they snatch chains and they wear other people's chains, but I never been that type of guy. I go sell your shit in a heartbeat. What the stores don't want it, street nigga want it. Real rap. Like what I look like wearing another bad chain. Like I'm about my money. This chain ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like if it was an all gold chain, yeah, you could take it somewhere and they'll let you know what they gave you for. When you got them diamonds in it, nobody really want them. You know, and 9 times out of 10, these niggas diamonds is trash. They're not even diamonds, they almonds. They missing the D on them motherfuckers. They said they got the paperwork for them, but the diamonds ain't had a D. It said IAM. But with that being said, man, hopefully they do better out there, man. This is like the second time I heard of that chain getting took. I don't know what's going on, and people getting their chains took. Like people be asking, like, do you know taking somebody chain is like taking somebody chain is serious, man. Like if a motherfucker take my chain, you know, you was chasing clout too heavy. You feel what I'm saying? Usually, like, I don't know, shit's crazy, man. But with that being said, let's keep going though. And hopefully everything go well with them, man. What's supposed to happen will happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, where we at? So they made a post today and it's talking about, and oh, I want to say this in the middle of the show as well. Because and hopefully it's 112 people. So either they watching or somebody gonna get it back to them. But we're gonna also go to this post really quick. Where is it? Hold on. Because people are thinking that me and Sean Spearman have a problem. Okay. So I'm gonna read his post real quick. Now, from my interpretation, I don't believe we have no problem because why would there be a problem? But from others' interpretation, they're like, he's definitely like talking about you. So I really want to like, I'm pretty sure if I ask, it's like it's really like no point because I don't think there's one. But I'm going to say here on live, Sean, they think your statuses are about me, and you guys might think the same. So we don't want there to be no confusion. He says, I just want to be successful. What's no, that's not the status. He says, uh where is we at? Be honest, I don't see it. Hold on. All right, so I don't see the status. I really don't. But the status basically said that something about internet gangster and things of that nature. And I'm trying to read it so I could just read it and not just think about what was posted. He said all positive moments from here, on and off the internet. I will never allow y'all to get me sidetracked again. When I was wild, I've proved more than any internet gangster you know. Stay away from people who live off drama, especially the ones who came on this app and do the most and ain't gonna bust a grape. So, from my interpretation, I know Sean has a, well, I'm not gonna say no because I guess they don't have one, but an issue with real life funny. But they already dead at their situation. So I don't know who the man is talking about. But yeah, Sean, they thought you was talking about me. I'm gonna keep it 100, okay? So I said, man, listen, I ain't gonna go in there just going in. I'm gonna go in there and just ask him. All right. But with that being said, goddamn, let's keep going. Now, what was my, hold on, I was gonna look for something while I was on here. Hold on, let me pull these topics right back up. Oh, and if you tapped in right now, shopaprejuvenation.com. The link will be in the description. And if you tapped in right now, make sure you smash the like button. Hold on, yeah, I'm just trying to pull up. Okay, here they go. All right, so we also have Gigantic status. Okay, so let me go to this, and I'm gonna pull this up so y'all can see this too. Hold on, I'm finna share this with y'all. My bad for the little wait. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna drop this in here so y'all can see it. All right. Hold on, it's not showing it right. Let me see how this one show it. All right, boom. So here's the post. So Gigantic made a post. He said, I just put a cease and desist letter on a good brother for his bash post and remark he made on the concert. Be warned, I'm coming after full earnings and proceeds if you impede who's next to play. So the reason I wanted to put this status up there is because I feel like the people really do not know what they want, honestly. Because basically this post right here, and again, to each its own, but I have to, of course, speak the truth like typical. When it comes to any type of business or your opinion on something, I do believe a pastor or preacher or somebody of a church made a post about him saying that his show was the devil and things of that nature, and that they were opening some type of portal and things of that nature. Now, was the stuff he's saying probably a lot? Yeah, it was. But again, that's where your freedom of speech comes into play. Do you feel what I'm saying? But again, if that man is supposed to be a man of God and cannot like stand on business, what's the point? And nobody will say anything because you won't say anything until your freedom of speech or something that you says that someone doesn't like. Then you'll probably make an uproar and say, man, this sucker is this and that. But now I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. It's like I said, to each his own. He can send him a cease and desist, but I'm gonna teach you guys something about lawsuits with anybody in life. Anybody. Well, this is not saying he's gonna sue. A cease and desist is something you typically send. I don't like, somebody sent you a jazz. But let me get back to it. So you typically put a cease and desist letter on someone when like you plan on suing them. So you like kind of send them that so they don't post anything else or something like that. But when you do those things, you have to know one's address and like so when you sue somebody, you have to know their address first to serve them on whatever you sue them. You have to serve them. If you don't serve them, like it's like you gotta find them. And then after you find them, whatever you do sue them for, do you know you can beat somebody for 100 million in court? And the chances that you will ever get a dollar out of that 100 million is very, 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 very rare. You feel what I'm saying? That's why if y'all see the 50 Cent joint he had with that one girl and he kept telling her to pay him his money. She was never like paying him his money. But I just think that like again, you can do whatever you want to do. I feel like when it comes to like stuff like that, that it should be typically done when like a business or something or like somebody of a status says something. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know who that guy was. So honestly, I don't know if he has a status or not because I don't know him. But I did read the post. But again, it's different ways that you can fight. But um depending on who you are, like a person like me, I do not care about anything like that for people. I've probably been threatened with those like 100,000 times. But to be honest, who's gonna really do that? And if they do that, like what are they really doing? What are they gonna get from you? Especially if you're somebody that like don't have nothing on paper, like what are they gonna get from you? It's just something that they want to do. And if they actually are smart enough, they actually can get something from you if they go certain routes. Like after winning is gonna be a little tough, but they can. But yeah, that's just the reality of like suing people. That's why I never care what people say online because when you are like who you say you are, nobody can really mess up your stuff. Like I didn't have people and tell people that they can't if they watch my show they ain't effing with them and bet not nobody, like people who have their own businesses and all. But it's never like you can say it's ruining or help ruin or whatever to your show, but it's really not. Like the people that don't watch your stuff, they never liked you or they were looking for a reason. Or people who really follow you or people who support what you do, they will not easily be swayed. Like nobody can easily sway me away from no influencer that I like just because that person said something that was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? There's so somebody will always say something crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like my favorite influencers, like they've said some of the craziest things. Dude, nobody's perfect, but it overall though, that person's a beast. You feel what I'm saying? Like they really show their love for the people. They really smart. They really didn't stump their ground wherever they went. Like they showed themselves. So people be like expecting you to be perfect in this world. You feel what I'm saying? And we don't get our excuses to the people who just want to keep doing whatever they want and saying nobody's perfect. No, we're talking about the people who do a lot of good. And then if they say something or do something you don't like, you try to discredit them for everything that they said or done. That's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I say that because, of course, that happens to like people all the time. You know, they try to say, "Oh my gosh," I guess they do it to Trump all the time. He said this, and They want you to just hate this person because of something that they said. You feel what I'm saying? Like, do you know how many crazy things we didn't all said when we was mad before? At one point, you done probably told your friend or anybody some crazy motherfucker, I kill you right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, he said he'd kill his friend. Don't let them put that about Trump and say, oh my gosh, Trump got an argument with his friend, said he'd do something to him. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna spin it and make you try to hate him because of what he said. When like, dude, overall, does he talk like that? No, he doesn't. So, like, you would know a racist person or a person who doesn't want no good for you. But if you looking on that screen and you think that man who can't even articulate himself for anything in the correct way is crazy. If they try to convince you that a man who can barely walk or barely even stand is better for you than him, if they convince you of that, they could convince the world of anything. Do you understand that? They're like doing experiments out here. Like, if they can convince all the women that twerking and being a single bad bitch and being independent and just like not letting a nigga run you over you is the thing, they'll push that and test it and see if black women will actually do it. And guess what? They did it. Let's put a test out there and make guys who like guys look like street niggas and put them in movies and let's see the people's reaction. They put them in our movies and all we say is, oh my gosh, why are they? But we don't actually do anything. Like, we don't actually like go hard like they would on these other posts and make them go viral of like how much you don't like it. You get what I'm saying? And since you guys don't, they think you're okay with it. That's how the world works. That's how you got the way the music is right now. Every single song is about the same thing. Not having a nigga and F a nigga. Don't let a nigga play with you. That's what the music is about. None of it is about love no more. Even the R&B's though, it gotta have some ratchet horse in it. It has to. And it is an experiment on our people. And look, now we okay with it. You feel what I'm saying? It didn't used to be like that. You feel what I'm saying? But as these experiments is ran, just like more experiments is gonna be ran on us. You feel what I'm saying? To see people reaction, you know, and now people is trained so hard, they will argue the lie to you. You can tell them the truth and they will argue the lie that they was told. And that's how these people become like living robots. They don't think it because they're not like just a full-blooded robot, but they're the human version of it. They think they're alive, but they're actually not. There's something called, y'all seen the shows called The Walking Dead. That's these people. You feel what I'm saying? Now let's keep going. With that being said, and about the whatchamacallit, with the whole Gigantic situation in the show, people gonna go to shows regardless. It doesn't matter what people say or do. So that's why, again, I don't know why a person would go that far, which this is the Matrix. 10 people can make a status about the devil right now until all of them say that the show is the devil. It doesn't matter. If tickets ain't selling, tickets ain't selling. And if tickets is selling, then tickets is gonna sell. Ain't no little post gonna overcome 5, 6, 7 celebrities on the ticket. Okay. So again, my way of thinking, I guess, is different from other people's ways. So because they don't be understanding your drift and why you saying certain things. Like, of course you wouldn't, because you scared to open your mouth in the first damn place. But me, I keep a pretty much in the middle opinion. Like, if I wanted to go in on somebody, trust me, you would know it. But no, I try to stay pretty much in the middle on these, unless I really just don't like you. Then I'm gonna crack jokes on you all day. But okay, now, so we had this question today. The question was, do single mothers basically have it easier than people with no kids, or do they get more benefits than people with no kids? So again, I told you, social media it's the left side. Like, anything, people make the dumbest statuses. Okay, like, it's like, if the dumber the status you can make, the more interaction you'll get. So like, if you make a status and say, we leaving our niggas outside all 2024, we not being in the house sad, viral. Do you understand? Like, the most craziest statuses that's maybe about one's man or how a woman can cheat on them will get the interaction, and that doesn't coincide with this status, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying it. So um basically, hold on, I'm kind of guess getting a little brain fog. Back on this post, they're saying about the single mothers and people that don't have kids? First of all, that's the easiest question in the world. A mom has much more access if she has a kid, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, to benefits than a person with no kids. Like, what benefits do you really get? Like, a single mother, come on, there's nobody who gets more benefits than a single mother. It doesn't matter how you look at it, or if you don't like your situation and say, "Oh well," that's the left side. They want to debate about things that shouldn't even be a debate. It's an easy answer. Okay. Like, literally, there's girls right now living their best life with some kids. Okay. They barely paying for anything. And if they paying for something, they're getting assistance, whether it's with their food, whether it's with their housing, whether it's with their bills. There's funding available. Just like there's most likely funding available for a single person, but you're not going to get like a person with kids. Come on. Do you see your tax benefits? That's it. That's all you need to say. Do you see what you get back just for having a kid? It doesn't matter if you got 2 racks, just 2 racks per kid, or even 500 per kid. Guess what a person with no kids get? $0. Okay. So the benefit of not having a kid, i- you just don't have a kid. It's not really like benefits. You just don't have one. This person decided to have a kid. So now they have access to these benefits. And maybe one day you get a kid, you have access to them. But at the end of the day, the status was just like crazy. And then they start saying like people with no kids have more time in a day and things of that nature. That's not benefits. People, it's great. They said, well, they got it easier. They got more time in a day to do this. Dude, what does that have to do with benefits, dude? The government is going to help a single woman with kids. Dude, do you know they didn't just listen? You can go on forever. You can say so much things they've done to the household and why the relationships with a black mom and a black dad have separated so much, because the black woman knows that if she separates from him, she can get these benefits. If she comes back in his house and you guys want to be couple, well, you will no longer get these benefits. You can't not have kids and have those same discussions or anything. So yeah. All right, y'all can see me. Okay. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay. But yeah, like a lot of discussions, I guess, just like they have like, and there's a reason they have it structured this way. There's always like a panel of people or something like that. And I feel like, hopefully one day, I don't know if it'll be in the next year, 5, 10, 20, next god dang century. Hopefully one day there's a group of educational people that like can help make decisions for our people instead of it just being like nobody. You feel what I'm saying? And then just anything happening. Like, what type of structure is that? It's like we the only community in the world that does not have no structure. Like, I don't care who it is, man. We ain't got so much structure. We over here hyping up what's the one people? The people that got all the gas stations. Shout out to my boy Lucky. Knowing dang well them people get way more benefits than you. Do you feel what I'm saying? You guys get the least benefits. In order for you to even get a benefit, you better not be with your significant other. But like, these are things that I guess just go right over their heads, man. Like, stuff's crazy. So how can one man open up non-gas stations, full gas stations, but yo people can't get one? What's going on? I guess them is issues that they don't talk about because they're not smart enough to talk about them. So they're gonna talk about the rappers and they're gonna talk about the social media drama and maybe even a little bit of presidency because they didn't turn that to a reality TV show too. But anything educational and that really requires them to think and say, "Oh, hold on now, they ain't going there." That's the right side. You feel what I'm saying? The side that thinks, okay, there's actually an answer to this stuff. Over here, anything goes. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted the easiest way out, literally. Like, this so bad now they didn't taught the women to ask men for money off the dribble. They think something that a billions of people have, that the one that's on them needs paid for. This is like just it's the matrix. Like, isn't that backwards? Like to get everything you want out of a man, wouldn't you want to like actually be genuine first? Like show this person you're not a greedy pig. Man, they said, no, be greedy pigs off the dribble and he better love you right. Tell him that you need that cash and he better act. Yo, it's world is backwards, man. You know, a woman serves a man. They don't even like tell you that. It's child, woman, man, God. You feel what I'm saying? They trying to flip the script. I told you, anything goes on in the Matrix, man. These people tell you, oh no, the man needs to serve the woman. Bow down. Dude, a man is the one that leads the fight. If anything goes left, the man leads the war. Do you feel what I'm saying? Protect the woman. But somehow, oh, when that ain't going down, the woman leads everything. It's cash apps. They rich hard, man. And it just kind of is embarrassing because us as men, we're not stupid. You know, is there stupid men? Yeah, oh yeah, it is. You feel what I'm saying? Because they trying to destroy you as well as you gonna destroy yourself. But come on, man. Hopefully your mothers and sisters and friends care about you a little more. It's much easier ways to do things without selling out all of your morals and having to feel disgusted with yourself later. Because no matter what people say, they feel disgusted with themselves later. Some even have to do drugs in order to do the things that these girls be doing out here. Literally, like I just seen a video of a girl. Oh my gosh, you could tell she was off pills like crazy, and her friend was recording her. And I'm like, this is bad. Like people that be like that, you know, they out here, they going in out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like people be going through real pain. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers and did things that just so disgusting. Like motherfuckers gotta keep for real taking drugs. Like you can't even do some of the things without even doing it. But uh hopefully it gets better. Hopefully they somebody that loves them enough eventually sits down and have a talk. Cause a lot of times we just need to have a talk. Now with that being said, let me see where we at today. Let me see how long I've been rocking with y'all. See, man, Facebook got me banned, man. I mean, not banned, shadow banned. I didn't bust 90 plus the whole trip today. Um, I've been tapped in with y'all for a good what hour 22, something like that. Now, it's a few things I didn't talk about, but that's because I want to come back with y'all. But I want to at least give y'all an hour when I do pop up on here with y'all. So with that being said, let me see if I can pull up this last video for y'all. But yeah, if you want to the next giveaway for next week, let me see if I have the banner thing here. And my bad for not showing, like I'm really supposed to be showing y'all everything on here, but yes, I wasn't fully prepared. Hold on, that's something I'm trying to show y'all right now. I want to leave y'all with something educational. And then even how like I'm gonna actually tell y'all. I guess I'll leave y'all with this. If you guys see the Young and Ace and Julio Fulio beef, and like how like they was allegedly shooting back and forth at each other, laughing at each other. Do y'all see how Julio Fulio passed away? Young and Ace made multiple videos, dropping it the same day, next day. And these people are signed to labels. Like they can't just like drop anything, okay? But the video obviously was marketed. Do you feel what I'm saying? But they're pushing a culture that's crazy. And again, there's no panel of people for us to say anything. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like literally, these people give us the problems and give us the solutions. Like, why is that video so popular if nobody agrees with the stuff that's going on? And like, it just doesn't make any sense. But again, it's experiment. Let's put these out here. Let's push this culture on them and see what they do. And now you got the niggas in your own hood acting like they're laughing and giggling off things like that. And They're online now bragging because they see these people look like from out of town, look like they own their bragging, they copying the same joint. Now you got people in the city just saying crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about your dead peoples and all type of stuff. Getting from out of town. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They sound like replicas from these out of town videos that you will see on Instagram. I'm telling you, they be all over that joint. But uh with that being said, hopefully y'all protect y'all peoples from the experiment that's going on where nobody wants anything bad to happen to their peoples and everybody acts like they're sad when somebody gets shot or killed. Literally, this is the Matrix, where they act like they're sad when people get shot and killed, and then they listen to the music, and then their little cousins and brothers and uncles start to act like these people, and then they tell them to stay away from that stuff. And then the industry's pushing this image on them, turning their kids and children into these people, and then it becomes a house problem. Now it's the mother's problem and the father's problem, and they're losing kids and children and family members, all due to these things. But nobody's pointing the finger at where it should be pointed because they put the problem in your house. Now the problem is the mamas and whoever else is in the situation as far as in the family. But that's how they do us. And then the rabbit hole goes so deep, you never figure out who's actually behind it all. You get what I'm saying? Like you just bypass that these celebrities who have all this money just want to be naked all the time. It's an experiment for our women to be naked. If they can see that Megan Thee Stallion, what? Lotto, what? Nicki Minaj, what? Every celebrity is fucking naked. They could be naked. Why not? I mean, the celebs are doing it. Duh, they have to. They have to lead you to a dead end. They have to make you believe that you could be naked on the internet and a man will really want you and value you, which is the opposite. Literally the exact opposite of what the Bible tells you. A man values a woman who's covered up. But you think on the left side, you can adjust and bend the rules to your liking. And well, I'll do it 10 times a year, and it's okay if I do it 10 times. No. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? You'll end up just like the rest of them. What makes you different if you're doing the same booty shaking that all the other girls are doing? Like, really, you're gonna tell a guy that you're different and he can go catch a better one on you on the next story. Be real, man. So you have to start giving yourself some type of leeway. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of trying to come to us guys, and think that things are just supposed to go your way and God should forget what anything that you've done, or I don't know. But you girls will have a lot easier time if you just respected yourself. Men really do respect women that respect themselves. Like ask any man. You don't have to ask me, you have to ask the next. Men value the most a woman who has her clothes on. Literally. There's no man on earth that's gonna say, I value that woman who be in a bikini more than that woman who's always covered up. You're never gonna find one. It's not reality. So with that being said, I want to end with that because we love the woman over here. You feel what I'm saying? And we don't want you guys to go to a burning end. And you honestly see too, what they did is they convinced all the women to like women. So now these women are only in their 20s, earlies. And they're just so convinced they're already done with niggas. It's crazy. I used not like you, but you got a good message. You doing okay for yourself, little dude. Call me little dude. Hey, listen, man. Yeah, a lot of people there, actually, one of my very cool friends right now, we weren't cool as a fan at all at first, and we're actually very, very cool now. So sometimes it's just really you don't meet people. You might the first video you might see or second or third, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But when you actually get to meet people, which I don't know who you are, you never probably get a chance to meet me. I don't know, maybe one day. But yeah, man, the experience in person in life is totally different. But if you get to experience it online, hopefully your understanding is good enough to understand that the person in front of you is very valuable. You feel what I'm saying? And we have to know the valuable players on the team. And when I say on a team, I'm talking about the community team. It's a whole lot of them people, but who are the real valuable players? And these guys aren't really valuable to the team. They're actually helping destroy the joint. You know what I'm saying? Because what they talk about has no ultimate message. See, any topic I talk about, it doesn't matter who it is or what it is. I end up making something educational out of whatever it is. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's not just me just going in on them as they want to tell you all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But again, with any person with power, when I say power, I mean a powerful voice, a person who's so different. You only get a few of those in a generation. I'm one of them. And there's really not much at all. But that person who knows the difference. I'm very aware that most men are uneducated and they'll take my life away from me. Most women are uneducated and they'll sell their bodies out in 2 seconds. I'm aware of that. And you have to understand the balance. That doesn't mean that you be scared. That doesn't mean anything like that. That means that you just move correctly. You speak what you want to speak, because the day that you can't speak, they're going to tell the story for you and they're going to lie about it. So tell your story. Do you feel what I'm saying? And while I'm here, I've told my story. Actually, I guess I haven't. I probably told like 20%, but the story gets so much deep. You feel what I'm saying? But they'll want you to shut your mouth. Well, if anything ever happens one day, who will be able to tell the facts more than you? The person who actually went through it. Because they'll literally lie. The same people that claim that they don't like you, when you leave, they'll twist the story up and then they'll say good things about you, but then try to twist something bad on you. Well, I'm here to tell you them relationships right now. You don't have to wait. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing it my way. And a lot of you guys need to live life your way, the righteous way, though, not your way, the demonic way. A lot of you guys are doing things your way, but it's all demonic. When you do things your way, but you know that your intentions are good and positive, and you are one with the Most High God, there is nothing nobody can say I'm a bad person. Nobody can say that they didn't like me, because I wouldn't give two flying hells. You feel what I'm saying? Because the person I please or aim to please, if you ain't aligned with that, then you probably won't be pleased. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to go through trials and tribulations. It's not going to be an easy ride. If you think somebody's going to be a powerful speaker or have any type of influence, real influence, and there's no controversy and I'm not even saying my words right, but they're not controversial in anything that they're saying. Come on, man. Like, are they really for you? Like, people who love you they'll upset you one day because they have to be honest with you. People who try to lie and make things seem all but with that being said, guys, I will be back on here tomorrow. Make sure you smash that like button. No, I'm not playing games. Facebook, we're done. You're done. I've been busting on here all night on Facebook. They got me on Facebook with like 30, 40 people on there, making it look like I'm one of them small berries. You feel what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you two for giving me my numbers, man. But when Facebook unshadow ban me, I may go live on here one day, but we're gonna stay on here. I'm gonna try to get y'all at least an hour live stream when I do come on here. But I'll be live on here tomorrow. Tap in. I'm gonna try to start going live on here. I know I say it all the time, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna just try to come on here randomly. Like, you just pop up and see LANO is going live. Like, just about whatever happens. Like, if something happens, boom, go live right then and there and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of collabing them all in one joint. But with that being said, I'm gonna continue to try to be great for you guys and be better than the man I was yesterday and today. But with that being said, leave y'all with this outro. And Shalom, it means peace. Make sure you pray before you go to sleep. Pray before you pray before you go to sleep, and pray when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, until next time, peace.
She said, kid, you a smooth criminal.